begin our ceremony, I would ask Dan Bronson to come forward and lead us in singing the national anthem. Now I want to really hear it loud and clear. Everybody, please.
Of the Board of Governors of Sir Sandford 2017 Convocation officially open.
You know, if our famous namesake, Sir Sandford Fleming, were here today, I'm sure he would say, "Isn't this just grand?" I know he would. Anyway, you'll be hearing more about Sir Sandford Fleming later on. Thank you, Dan Bronson, and our great piper, Maury McCrillis. Please be seated. It now gives me great pleasure to invite Kylie Fox, Aboriginal Student Services Coordinator, to the podium to bring a tribute to the graduating students from the First Nations community.
Ani, Bojo, Sego, Tanse. Hello, everyone. Geta Shkoda Minido Kwe Indijnakas and Ishnabe and Dao. And Ishnabek Ekonoma goes in Jin and Adamoet. Kleinberg, meanwhile. Nogo Juanang and Donjaba, Wikwam Kong Migwa Indida. Good afternoon. My English name is Kylie Fox, and I'm the Aboriginal Student Services Coordinator, or in the Ojibwe language, the Anishinaabeg Ekonoma Gozinjin and Adamoet, which translates to the Anishinaabe woman who stands beside her students as they learn. My family comes from Wikwemikong on Manitoulin Island here in Ontario. However, I grew up in Kleinberg and spent much of my time in Pickerel River First Nation, just south of Sudbury. For those of you who may not be aware, it is in our teachings that we must first introduce ourselves in our traditional language in order to share who we are, where we come from, and our intentions for being here today. It is also a sign of respect to open with an acknowledgement of the territory in which we stand upon, and therefore, on behalf of all of us here today, I would like to say Chimigwech, thank you to the Mississauga peoples for allowing us to continue to work, live, and in this case, study within their territory and the negotiated treaty lands of the Williams Treaty. Today is a day of honoring the paths and accomplishments of our graduates. As a gift, we offer the tribute of an honor song conducted by the drum. Fleming Aboriginal Student Services and the Aboriginal Education Council are honored to present the Anishinaabe Kwe Singers. The Anishinaabe Kwe Singers are a group of urban Indigenous Kwe who happened to cross paths while living in Nogojuanang. And the group members come from all over Turtle Island, which you refer to as North America. And they are dedicated to sharing the gifts of song with each other while ensuring respect and acknowledgement of the heartbeat of Mother Earth. During the honor song, we ask that you please remove your hats and stand proud. And graduates, this song is for you. On behalf of Aboriginal Student Services and the Aboriginal Education Council, congratulations and good luck in all your future endeavors. Miigwech Niawe. Thank you.
Miigwech Kinawea, and congratulations to all graduating students.
Thank you, Kylie Fox and the Anishinaabe singers. Once again, welcome. My name is Alex Smith, and I'm your MC for today's ceremony. My responsibility is to ensure that this very special occasion runs smoothly and with the dignity and respect deserved to each graduating student. Today, we'll be recognizing the academic achievements of our students in the following programs: biotechnology, technologist forensics, fitness and health promotion, esthetician, pharmacy technician, occupational therapist assistant and physiotherapist assistant, recreation and leisure services, and therapeutic recreation. First, some housekeeping information for you. There is staff present on the floor and in the auditorium to provide assistance. We do have staff also present to provide emergency first aid. The ceremony will be about 1.5 hours in length, and we would ask that all graduates remain in the auditorium for the duration of the ceremony to respect each graduate as they receive their collar and diploma. Everyone is invited to the reception in the Kawartha Trades and Technology Centre immediately following the ceremony. Guests may stay parked where they are, as golf carts will be waiting to take you to the reception and back to your car afterwards. On behalf of our school, I would like quickly to thank the college registrar staff, especially Marg McGee, I call her the General of Convocation, Serena Sharp and Sheila McGrath for all their efforts in preparing today's ceremony. Also, a significant person in your academic experience here at Fleming has been your program coordinator. And I would like them acknowledged today, and I would ask them to please stand so that they can be acknowledged by you. Coordinators? Thank you. I would also like to acknowledge our hardworking Dean, Carol Kelsey, who is responsible for the overall management of the school, and each of you will meet Dean Carroll when you cross the podium. Finally, the wind beneath Carl's wings, our academic chair, Wally Westland. She can't be here today, but she's the one who ensures quality curriculum and teachers in your classrooms. I now have the great pleasure of calling on the Board of Governors Chair, Laurie Gaines, to bring greetings on behalf of the Board of Governors, followed by remarks from College President Dr. Tony Tilley.
Good afternoon, graduates, family and friends, and platform guests. On behalf of the Board of Governors of Sir Sandford Fleming College, welcome. I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to all the graduates gathered here today. As will be noted throughout the ceremony, this is a particularly meaningful year of celebration. Fleming's 50th anniversary and its 50th convocation. To be part of this cohort of graduates is truly special and something I urge you to reflect on. The creation of institutions for applied learning has had transformational effect on our province over the last 5 decades. Those effects will be felt well into the future as our college system continues to evolve in response to societal and technological advances, producing qualified and skilled graduates. Here at Fleming, we strive to create a supportive environment where students can put their knowledge into practice. Our core promise to our students is learn, belong, become. These 3 words embody so much of what we endeavor to do to ensure you, the students, have a memorable and meaningful journey while you're here. We want you to learn, to expand your thinking and your skill set, but we also want you to become an integral part of our unique campus communities, and we want to provide you with all the tools and skills you need to achieve whatever it is you set out to do. Setting this as a foundational piece of Fleming College's culture places us apart and ensures we don't lose sight of what is important. I encourage each of you, no matter where your journey takes you next, to stay connected with Fleming and your fellow graduates. Plan to give back, to volunteer, and be proud of your accomplishments here at Fleming. Thank you for allowing us to be part of your journey. We look forward to seeing the creative, inspiring work you will accomplish in the years ahead. Congratulations.
Madam Chair, platform party, graduates and guests. Well, first of all, welcome one and all. What a spectacular day in June 2017 for a convocation, a day that probably seemed for so long very far off. But here it is at last, and there's a sense of finalization, completion, and then transition as our graduating class go on to other things. As we start, I want to, on your behalf, graduates, start out by acknowledging the guests today, and of course, guests amount to family and friends who've come from far and wide to support you in large number. We have the plush courtside seats here right in the front row. Nice to see you there. Good. And over on this side as well. And then we have the much less expensive bleacher seats at the back. Hello in the bleacher seats. Very good. You have a very good view from there. You don't have a back to your seat, but you'll do fine. Welcome one and all to our supportive family and friends. And I want to acknowledge, and I think this is one way to think of this, as we're thinking of the 50th anniversary, really 2 generations so far in college history. Well, really, there are 4 generations gathered in this room. There are the contemporaries of our graduating class, spouses, partners, brothers, sisters, and friends. There's a previous generation, parents, aunts, and uncles. Some grandparents. Are there some grandparents here? Very good number of grandparents. Good. And also, and I mentioned 4, going in the opposite direction, there are also some children of today's graduating class. And I commend the graduates who have been looking after generations in different directions as you have proceeded with your studies. Last night in the Wei Tung Theatre, the School of Health and Wellness held an awards ceremony. These ceremonies give me a chance to see those whose achievements, development, and contributions, and those are the three key words to me, achievements, personal development, and contributions to others, deserve honoring. We do not have the opportunity to honor each and every award winner at Convocation separately. We did that last night, though, and I'm going to ask award winners from this Convocation to stand and be recognized by everyone here. Award winners, please rise. Congratulations. Well done. Thank you. It was interesting to hear comments from the award winners, and so many when it was remarked that they contributed to the welfare and the accomplishments of classmates, in turn complimented their classmates as people who were wonderful to work with. And I know there's a lot of camaraderie and closeness that develops from your experience studying together. Otherwise, the award ceremony also gives me insight into other things, such as what got you here today, the range of skills that you have, from precision to problem solving, and also something that really goes beyond skills. I suppose the array referenced last night was from compassion to capacity to relate to people. And graduates, I want to congratulate each of you on your accomplishments, which have skills at the core, but which also extend to your personal characteristics and motivations. And as we, along with the entire college system in Ontario, celebrate this golden milestone of a 50th anniversary, it is a time to reflect on where we came from and where we're going to. 1967, thought of as the founding year, the opening year. Canada's centennial, a sense of excitement as the country grew in population and in many other ways. And a new college system was created at the time. It was thought by some to be a bit of an academic revolution, requiring vision and hard work, establishing a network of colleges across the province. And a question at the time was, just what would these new institutions and programs emphasize and expect of the students? In Fleming's founding years, Fleming President David Sutherland, for whom the Sutherland campus is named, shared insights that really are still relevant today, 50 years later. David Sutherland stated, "Our responsibility to all students is clear. Our job is to develop the broadest possible spectrum of human abilities and interests." I think that there was a lot of wisdom in this emphasis. Your education, as I've referenced, is about skills, but it is also about the personal characteristics that are so important in work and life. And ultimately, this thinking is reflected today in our Fleming College vision statement, Fleming, more than skills. And as we reflect on these 50 years, it is also significant to think about how things have changed since the college system started. And they've changed more in some colleges than in others in this way. The college has evolved over 50 years so that nowadays, at most of the colleges across Ontario, about 80%, or 4 out of 5 students, come from the college's broad local area. And this is the Ontario students I'm speaking of at this stage. And 20% come from outside. And it's interesting that Fleming is actually an exception to that generalization. In fact, of all 24 colleges, Fleming has the largest percentage in the province that come from regions outside our own, at 55%. Now, why would that be? How has it evolved that there's such a difference? Well, one of the reasons is actually specialized programs that we offer that are not necessarily available at multiple colleges or even a handful of other colleges across the province. And there are also reasons, as students tell us, in that they have heard about the value of the opportunity at Fleming and have chosen to come here as the place for the next stage in their education. So there's a lot that's of value here and a lot that's accomplished. And on top of that, I'm very pleased to have had the college evolve as well so that we have more international students joining us in studies here and moving on to graduation, including at this convocation today. And now, as we think about the future of Fleming in the next 60 years, I think that the future involves some modest, more than modest, I suppose, changes that you should know about. To our graduates from Health and Wellness, you might have noticed that some parts of the college are due for a little bit of a refresh. Maybe a little paint job here and there, maybe a little upgrade here and there. Well, we're very pleased to confirm that we're going slightly beyond that. As you know, we've been able to improve our space dramatically in the Kawartha Trades and Technology area. And now the area that many of you have studied in, the A-Wing as it is known, will be undergoing a major overhaul with a cost of approximately $12 million so that future students can take classes in state-of-the-art environment conducive to their learning. It's great to be doing this at the 50th anniversary, and it's great to be undergoing that renovation from stem to stern. For my colleagues here on the stage, well, it's going to be a bit like going through a home renovation, right? You have to live through that, and there's a moment at which one person turns to the other and says, whose idea was this anyway? But we'll get through that, and we'll get to the stage where we're saying, isn't this great, and look what we've been able to do. Now, I do have a regret, graduate, that you were not able to be here at the time that those renovations were completed. But such is life, and I do ask you back. I hope that all of you will have an opportunity to come back to the college and see the next generation of the college buildings themselves. So as I reflect on what you have done as students at Fleming, I reflect on what I heard last night. I reflect on various comments from faculty and staff about you as a graduating class, and I believe that you measure up to what is the catchphrase of that 50th anniversary celebration. You are the start of something amazing. Graduates, we are so proud of what you have accomplished in your time at Fleming College, and we look forward to eagerness, to all that you will achieve as you leave Fleming and start the next leg of your life journey. In closing, you are focused on your careers. I wish you success in those careers, but I also wish you health and happiness in your lives. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chair Laurie Gaines and President Dr. Tony Tilley. I'm very pleased to now invite Paula Walton, Fleming Alumni Officer, to bring greetings on behalf of Advancement and Alumni Relations.
Good afternoon. On behalf of Fleming Advancement and Alumni Relations, and as a very proud Fleming graduate myself, I would like to welcome you to a very strong and diverse network of more than 71,000 Fleming College graduates. It is my privilege to be part of this celebration for our class of 2017. The alumni network that you are now a part of is more than just a group of people that graduated from Fleming College over the past 50 years. We are what Fleming College instilled in us as students. We dare to dream. We continuously expand our knowledge and skills. We develop ourselves along with others. We create learning communities. We are inventive. we build a better future, and we enjoy the journey along the way. Learning and applying the traits that mirror the legacy of our namesake, Sir Sandford Fleming, is how we have become. And it is how we will continue to become the best individuals we can be, both personally and professionally. Since Fleming provides its graduates with such an incredible foundation of skills for success ahead, the alumni network that you and I belong to is inspiring. One of our fellow graduates is working in Iraq to address the needs of disaster management. Another Fleming graduate is the Dominion Sculptor of Canada who created a bronze portrait for Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. And another graduate who owns her own fitness studio recently won the Nova Scotia Trendsetter Award and the 2017 Community Volunteer Award for her work in encouraging active living. Don't be intimidated by the many successful grads ahead of you. The Fleming grads I just mentioned started out exactly where you are right now, waiting very patiently to cross this stage, not knowing what their own unique path ahead looked like. As your Fleming experience taught you, dare to dream. As you pursue your career aspirations, I encourage you to maintain the relationships you developed during what many alumni say are the most impactful, rewarding, and memorable years of their lives. Maintaining that bond can be as simple as keeping your alumni record up to date through the college's website. And as a little reminder to update your record and stay connected when life gets busy, I will present each of you with a Fleming alumni pin as you complete your walk across the stage today. Class of 2017, you have worked hard to complete your studies at Fleming, but make note, Fleming is not leaving you. It is now rooted in you. The hard-driven messages from your faculty, the hard times and lessons learned, the friendships and memories, they will never be forgotten. And years from now, not only will the memories make you smile, they will continue to lead you to a pathway of success. Congratulations. Today marks the day that you continue on your journey with all that Fleming gave you to become the very best version of yourself. I wish you all the best.
Thank you, Paula Walton. It now gives me great pleasure to invite Dr. Mary Stever, Faculty Fitness and Health Promotion Program, to introduce your valedictorian. Board Chair Laurie Sutcliffe Deans will make a presentation to the valedictorian from the Board of Governors.
Thank you so much, Alex. Good afternoon, everyone. This is a great day for everyone, and congratulations to the graduates. Well done. It is a real honor for me to present to you Andrew Vatcher, the School of Health and Wellness valedictorian. Andrew, do you mind? Come on up. I'd like to speak to Andrew as well. Come on up. Just so you know, this award is based upon academic accomplishments and achievement and significant contributions to the college community as well. And Andrew has accomplished both very well. I've had the privilege of teaching Andrew for the past 2 years, and he has been just a wonderful member of our fitness and health promotion group. And I have found Andrew to be very engaged, ready to take on any task, and to engage in such rich discussions that we've had in our class. Just wonderful. Andrew, you've excelled academically. I know that you're very humble, but we talked about this, so I do want to let you know that Andrew has a very impressive GPA of 3.9. So that's awesome. Well done. Now, within Fleming College, it is a wonderful community. And Andrew has given back to our community at Fleming in many ways. Within our class, he has served as our class representative, and within our school, he has served as a student representative on our student council, but also as our student representative on our program advisory committee. And that's really important because it lends a strong student voice. Andrew's been very active athletically as well for our college, representing the college both as a volunteer, but also as a student. Andrew has helped to organize and implement various community engagement activities in athletics. He has also been an intramural team captain, working with his athlete peers and helping to organize and schedule events. Through all of this, Andrew has been an absolute wonderful representative of the Fitness and Health Promotion Program, and clearly has made outstanding contributions to the college as a whole. So congratulations, Andrew. You're a wonderful and most deserving valedictorian. Congratulations.
Good afternoon. I know that they say if you're nervous about public speaking, it's often good to start with a joke. Fortunately, I'm not overly nervous about public speaking, so I'm not going to do that. And I would also set ridiculously high expectations for the comedic value of the remainder of my speech. It would be about as misleading as thinking this is a copy of my speech. It's actually just as I was getting ready. And now you're curious as to whether I'm not actually really nervous, and that was a way too well thought out joke. That is for you to decide. Many people view college as a filter for dragging high school students through and spitting them into the workplace, a place where you're scrupulously examined and molded into a cog to help turn the gears of society. But what's the real essence of college? What does it mean? Is it the first time you step out of the comforts of home and face the world on your own? Your first step to starting a new and exciting career? The relationship between studying habits and drinking habits. Maybe it doesn't teach us exactly what we want going into it, but it teaches us that responsibility and accountability are good things, not burdens. It teaches us acceptance and openness. It teaches us to see the world in a whole. College is a place where sometimes the greatest lessons can't be taught in the classroom, nor can they be tested in a 50-question multiple-choice test. College teaches us resilience. We've all faced the stresses of preparing for exams or trying to avoid plagiarism marks on big assignments. But yet here we stand together, and that's one thing that we all have in common. Now, does this mean that we know what our future holds for us or what our next steps are? Of course not. Sometimes I find that one of the greatest parts of our human lives is that we never know what tomorrow holds. College has taken me in many places and has developed me very much as a person. I came here as a very outspoken comedian with a heart filled with doubt. 2 years ago, I never would have anticipated that I would actually finish college, let alone be here. You know, sometimes the surprise of being wrong is much greater than the disappointing achievement of our own doubt. I'm eternally grateful for the wonderful friends that I've developed here. You may be students and peers of Fleming College, but to me, much more than that. Friends that I will have for a lifetime that I cherish ever so dearly, and I would not be here without you. I've developed a wonderful relationship with the faculty and staff here. From my teachers that I've been so honored to study under, Nick, Carolyn, interactions that I've had with our coordinator, Alex, or interactions that I've had with Molly or Carol. In life, we have many mentors, many guides. But every now and then, someone comes along that changes our lives forever. And Mary Stever was exactly that to me. She opened my eyes in a way where I don't believe anyone else could have. She taught me to view not only the world, but people as a whole. To know that there's more that goes into making somebody than what we see. A lesson that we learn as a child, but for some reason took me till 22 to truly understand and gratify. I am a confident man today, and I owe much of that to her. She has taught me to see that people and their situation are more than what we see. She's changed the way I see that, and she has changed the way I see myself and my situation. So I am incredibly grateful to have that relationship with her, and it is something that I will value for my life. As I prepared my speech to all of us, and then it occurred to me that maybe we all have a Mary's fever. Maybe a teacher, a friend, a person, a faculty member. Perhaps it was a course, an assignment, a program. Perhaps an interaction outside of the class, but nevertheless stands as a defining moment that changed our perspective, and we knew that we would see this through. Time and time again, I've seen the power in the little moments. The one-on-one with the teacher after class when they let their guard down and speak to you, not as professor to student, but as person to person. The times when course content and reality conflict and we're challenged to change them, to see them differently. I'm a musician as well, and I could stand here in front of you and play about 100 songs front to back without any paper. And I would find that no more impressive than the mechanic who can pull your car's motor apart and put it back together, or the carpenter who can build you a kitchen. Now, sure, that mechanic has seen 100 motors, and that carpenter has built 40 kitchens. But that's not why they got there. That stems from a passion, a love for something. Each of you have something that you can do that no one else here can do. Or perhaps it's something that we can do, but we can't do it as good as you, as fast as you, as efficiently as you, as effectively. Now, I know as a valedictorian, it's not my job to stand here and pretend that I am any better than any of you, because I know that I am not. We are all as very equal as each other, and giving advice is not exactly my strong suit, so I won't do that. But I will say one thing. Find that love, find that passion for whatever you do, and let that guide your way. Let that be what drives you in life. What the dictionary says for the definition of college. Could have looked it up. I could have Googled it 5 minutes ago. I didn't. But if you ask me, it is the manifestation of a deeper understanding of not only who we are, but our place in the world. It teaches us to see who we are as people and to love ourselves for it, as so desperately we should. And a giant machine, and we are not cogs. We are each a member of a beautiful academic family that we've developed here. You have all been so wonderful to me, and I thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of your family. Thank you.
Wow. Congratulations, Andrew. And thank you, Dr. Mary Stever and Board Chair Laurie Gaines. And now, graduating students, I would like to call upon President Dr. Tony Tilley and Registrar Dr. Brenda Pander-Scott to come to the podium for the formal conferral of diplomas and certificates. Graduating students, please rise.
Mr. President, it is my privilege to report to you that the candidates here assembled have qualified in all respects for diplomas or certificates by successfully completing curricula offered by Sir Sandford Fleming College. The faculty have recommended that they be awarded diplomas or certificates in recognition of their academic accomplishments.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of Sir Sandford Fleming College, I do hereby confer on you your respective diploma or certificate with all the honors, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto.
Mr. President, on behalf of the graduates not present, I request that you confer their diplomas or certificates in absentia.
I so do.
Graduates, please be seated.
I would now ask that our graduate name announcer, Ashvin Mohindra, to come forward and begin the presentation of collars, diplomas, and certificates.
Right, my name is Ashvin Mohindra. I am the program coordinator of the Biotechnology Advanced Program, and now I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Biotechnology Advanced Program. Stephanie Augusta. Catherine Bejen. Lauren Bell. Matthew Brooks. Aaron Bertu. Brittany Catton. Michael Clayton. Jennifer Cornforth. Melissa Cornthwaite. Sarah Cowan. Kirsten Cunnington. Angela DeLuca. Ashley Dean. Amy Din. Emma Draceris. Karina Godger. Hillary James. Kiran Palapavolu. Mamta Velturi. Dhruvit Patel. Venkat Kadali. Aiden Jameson. Isabella Kapishak. Amanda Lundy. Dana Medill. Hannah Moreau. Aaliyah Mills. Rebecca Morris. Gugu Mupofu. Tanis Olson. Dylan Park. Himangi Patel. Krishnakant Patel. Mansi Patel. Milan Patel. Rebecca Pilkey. Yannick Proto. Janvi Sangani. Kayla Vluten. And that is a graduating class of the Biotechnology Advanced Program. I now have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Esthetician Program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Tracy Partridge. Catherine Carlson. Jewel Hamshaw. Dawn Robson. Melissa Scott. Julia Warren. And those are the graduates of the esthetician program. I now have the honor of presenting the graduates from the Fitness and Health Promotion Program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Alex Smith. Brett Belsey. Joanna Bronson. Brooke Doolin. Colin Goulding. Ryan Noble. Darby O'Connor. Faith O'Keefe. Rayanne Paget. Smitesh Patel. Nicholas Plummer. Rachel Schumacher. Madison Sloan. Gopi Sutaria. Ariel Van Dyke. Andrew Vatcher. Haley Whitelock. And those are the graduates from the Fitness and Health Promotion Program. I now have the honor of presenting the graduates from the Health Information Management Program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Patricia Hughes. Aisha Ambreen. Chantel Bolu. Jennifer Chow. Brianne Dallaire. Sarah DeVoe. Danielle Drysdale. Kate Heggie. Lindsay Amada. Vaishnavi Kuchkula. Konghui Lee. Peggy Mills. Michelle Mukono-Shweru. Jennifer Neely. Bhargav Patel. Purnima Penumurthy. Kayla Peters. Jessica Walker. And those are the graduates from the Health Information Management Program. I now have the honor of presenting the graduates from the Occupational Therapist Assistant and Physiotherapist Assistant program, accompanied by their faculty, Derek Pollard. Callie Armstrong. Clayton Bowser. Maddie Burnfield. Matthew Carson. Kayla Cox. Alexandra Dementia. Raylene Dooley. Stephanie Freeburn. Carmen Gregg. Corey Hahn. Nicholas Hildebrand. Taylor Hoogworth. Taylor Ann Ianu. Jenna Kemp. Jessica Matzer. Melissa Matucci. Tori Mercer. Amanda Moray. Sagar Panchal. Alicia Peters. Keegan Pulsifer. Melissa Sargent. Rachel Spencer. Larissa Stevenson. Simone Vanderberg. Carly Woodcox. And those are the graduates from the Occupational Therapist, Physiotherapist program. I now have the honor of presenting the graduates from the Pharmacy Technician program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Amanda Mashinsky. Peyton Bradford. Daphne Callip. Leilani Cowie Thompson. Tyler Gigg. Ashish Hadvani. Jacqueline Howden. Melissa Keller. Kelly McIntosh. Amber Lee Nichols. Jigna Kumari Patel. Nidhi Patel. Robin Peterson. Brittany Smith. Shawneen Tuck. Brandy Tutt. Cameron Walker. And those are the graduates from the Pharmacy Technician program. I now have the honor of presenting the graduates from the Recreation and Leisure Services Accelerated program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Alex Smith. Jennifer Blair. Alyssa Miles Gonzalez. Go Sierra! Woo, woo. Taylor Stark. Seamus Yeaget. And those are the graduates from the Recreation and Leisure Services Accelerated program. I now have the honor of presenting the graduates from the Recreation and Leisure Services program. Kellyanne Austin. Paige Clulo. Jamie Craig. Gary Hood.
Yeah, Gary!
Ashlyn Longmuir. Brandon Lee, Lou Hope Brown. Aaron Niedermeyer. Emily Parker. Emily Riley. Marissa Riolino. Terry Ann Ronning. Carly Shaw. Emily Smith. Victoria Trudeau. And those are the graduates from the Recreation and Leisure Services program. I now have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Therapeutic Recreation program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Mark Parolin. Inez Caesar. Dinah David. Adam Gagne. And those are the graduates from the 2017 Convocation.
Now there's Adam, the last graduate, making his way back here. And as the last graduates get back to their seats, graduating class of 2017, I ask that you rise and be recognized as the class of 2017. Thank you very much. Graduates, would you remain standing for a moment on your your chairs. I think that you've had a lot of support here throughout the afternoon and, of course, through years during your programs and much before that. How about turning in the room and waving to and thanking your family and friends who assisted you here, including those. Thank you very much. Please be seated. So we're going to close Convocation in a few minutes. However, I have a few thank yous to do on your behalf. First of all, I want to say thanks to the staff who both do Convocation preparation and the carrying out of Convocation as part of their jobs, and also work from other areas of the college, come in and volunteer to help. They do really great things, such as driving those golf carts. We had one of our superb drivers complimented by a young person who said, "Mom, we had a really good driver. I think you should tip her." Not everyone gets the glory roll, but we have assembled quite a number of the staff and the volunteers who've been doing this for us today. How about a big round of applause, everybody, for the staff who did this? And now a few thank yous as we turn to the specifics in today's ceremony. I'm going to start out by thanking the person who did an admirable job doing the naming, Ashvin Mohindra. Ashvin, thank you. Our MC is a fine figure in a kilt and a great person at the lectern, Alex Smith. Thank you, Alex. Opening up today's Convocation, and in her final year as a board member and her second year as chair, the members of the board can serve a maximum of 6 years. I want to thank all of our board members who have officiated at this event over 8 Convocations, and particularly thank Chair Lori Geens. Thank you very much, Lori. To our valedictorian, Andrew, I will simply say your message was personable, memorable, and special. Thanks for an outstanding valedictory address. Thank you. We had greetings from the Alumni Association. Thank you for doing that and for your strong references to Sir Sandford Fleming, Paula Walton. To the administrative leaders who are on stage with me, I'm going to ask them to stand and be introduced individually. First of all, person who's been at all 8 Convocations, Vice President Academic Judith Limkill. Judith. Another one of our vice presidents who attends quite a large number of Convocations, responsible for human resources, student services, and strategic planning, Vice President Sonia Crook. And also a college vice president. We have all of our vice presidents here for this afternoon's Convocation. Vice President responsible for finance and administration, Brian Baker. The department that has responsibility from the time you apply to the college till your final day at Convocation. All of that work is done through the Registrar's Office, the College Registrar and Executive Director of International, Brenda Pander-Scott. And representing your own school, unfortunately, Molly Westland is actually at another Convocation event, where our nursing graduates are graduating from the Trent Fleming event today. But we're delighted to have, representing the school, leading the school and supporting the school, Dean Carol Kelsey and Alan Hewitt, academic support leader. And finally, Andrew referenced so strongly the relationships built with faculty and staff, and I think that the final thank you needs to go to the faculty and staff who work so closely with the students throughout their time at the college. Faculty, would you please rise and be acknowledged by this convocation? Thank you very much. I do as well want to acknowledge the person who Alex references, I think the general of Convocation. Was that the term, Alex? I want to say particular thanks to Marg. This is a job that has a lot of details to it, a lot of preparation, a lot of coordination. Big round of applause, please, for Marg McGee. Well done, Marg. So in a moment, we're going to ask Danny Brown. Turn to the back of your program. You will see what is the grand finale at a Fleming College Convocation, and that is the song, Let the Deed Show. As Danny's getting prepared, I have two other words to provide to you. When we complete this convocation, I'm going to ask our guests to stay standing where you are as the platform party leaves and as the graduating class leave the auditorium. You are all welcome to join us at the follow-up reception at the Trades and Technology Center. And finally, you have a gift from the college noting the 50th anniversary, that pen which you can use to write a thank you note to someone who made a difference for you along the way. So there you go. And on that note, if you are able, please stand. You can tap your toe, clap your hands, sing the chorus, whatever you are able to do here. Ladies and gentlemen, on your feet, Danny Bronson and Let the Deed Show.
A dream was born across the waves of the line of Ducati, a sturdy lad of 18 near the brilliant sea. With a Texas and a compass and a great determination, he would change the face of Canada and shape our history. Let the
Johnson, let the need show. And just to draw attention in your program, that song was approved as the official song of Fleming College in 1992. So while this is our 50th anniversary, that is the 25th anniversary of the song and of Danny singing it. Thank you very much, Danny Bronson. And with those stirring words, it is my pleasant and official responsibility to declare this 27 Convocation closed. Thank you very much.